What is up, guys, and welcome to a brand new career mode here on the channel. Bit of a throwback this. Obviously, we always used to do career modes and gameplay here on the channel. Not so much as we used to, but we're going to jump back in to do just that this season for FC25. It's the first career mode I've done on a FIFA game, if you still want to call it that, for 4 years. And of course, I did drop a trailer on the channel if any of you guys want to catch up on what we did last time when we managed the Boro, but we took them all the way to the Champions League final. We won the Premier League, and we're back to do it all over again. And as I say, it's 4 years since I last played a full-on career mode in-depth on this game, so a lot of stuff is going to be really new to me. So if you're excited to see me on this journey, excited to see what it's all about, I'm really excited to get stuck in. So if you're excited, smash a like on the video, subscribe. We do not only do gameplay content here, we do loads of general football videos, as well as covering the Boro on a much more regular basis, of course. And of course, leave me a comment below with your thoughts. We're going to try and upload daily as much as we can, especially in the early few weeks of the game. But all I've got to say, really, is let's just jump straight into it. I've created my manager. We're here. The UI looks so different to what I've been used to on FIFA's gone by. But of course, we're going to be managing the Boro. And just as a little introduction as to what we're going to be dealing with, of course, we've got such high expectations this season with the players we've got. The board has high domestic success expectations. Continental's low, of course, with us being in the Championship. Everything else is sort of set as medium, as standard. And we'll run through a bit of the settings quickly. So transfers, we're going to have them as disabled for now. We're going to stick with the current squad until we get to January. I believe that's where we can change that, or disable the first transfer window. There we go. Scouting on, training plans on. We're going to start on world class and see how we get on. We won't have any sort of takeovers, bot expectations. We'll stick with strict. You know, we're not going to make this easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park for us. Half lengths are going to be 8 minutes. It's carried all the settings over from previous games, to be honest, although the youth tournament is a new feature. And we are going to shorten them games, which we will play, because that's a fantastic new feature I'm very excited for. And we won't be playing our youth players at full potential, because I just don't see the point. Why would you do that? I want to see how they're playing right now, and I want to feel them grow and get better as we play with them throughout the tournament. So we're going to go current overall. Gameplay type, we're going to go with classic. However, I'm going to put wind effects on low and weather effects are going to be on. I think that could be really interesting to see how that might change depending on, you know, the time of year we might be playing. You know, Championship games in the winter are notably tougher than the ones at the start of the season. Training plans will keep on. Again, a lot of this stuff is new to me, so we'll see how we go with a lot of it. We've got disable first transfer window, of course. Transfer approaches, we'll keep on loose for now. We'll see how that one goes. Everything else we'll keep as is. Bot expectations, as we say, we've already put on strict. And yes, we must swap that to sterling, and we'll turn off international job offers as well. But European competitions are on, because we're hoping one day that will be us. So then, let's jump into the game and yeah, see what it's all about.
A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
So there we go then. There's our new little press conference intro. We've got the new social media section on the right hand side, which looks really awesome. I do think they need to slow that down, by the way. It's very, very quick. You can barely read it. I like the task list on the left hand side here. That's really awesome. Helps you just get through everything in a more linear fashion than, you know, scribbling around in the menus trying to find bits and pieces. So we're definitely going to look through some of them. But the UI is so different to what we are used to. You know, we've got Preseason tournament invite. We will be playing through that. I'll probably play the games off screen just so I get a gauge of how players feel and who's going to start my season. Of course, on the opening day of the Championship, we have got some unread emails in regards to the Youth Academy. I'm very excited to see what we've got in the Youth Academy. Let's have a look at the visions and objectives then. So, conference rating is currently at standard. They want us to sign 4 players from our Youth Academy assigned to pretty much each position, which is, you know, very Boro. Looking at the youth, we've always done that. Get a streak of 5 clean sheets at home. Now, that's something that Boro may not have done regularly in the past, but something we probably want to start doing, so that makes sense. Long term, within 3 seasons, increase your club worth by 100%. which pretty much is, I think, getting promoted to the Premier League. That would probably solve that. But they're not bad. They're not bad objectives, to be fair. Scout instructions. Have a look at that at some other point. Is there an objective on league finishes? There it is. So domestic success is to get automatic promotion. So yeah, there is no waiting around this season. We need to get promoted out of the league. It's as simple as that. And FA Cup reached round of 16, which, you know what, that's a good couple of rounds into it, which is quite tough then. You know, not an easy first season. We're going to have to be absolutely on it from the beginning. Let's have a little look in the youth academy then and see who we've got, because this is such a great new feature that they've really put some work into, and obviously the AI has gave them much more younger faces. They've used AI to obviously create players that don't have real faces. So let's have a look to see what we've got. First glance, not great. We've got Rory Harper. Potential's not great. Well, we will go through and get rid of some of these, but for now, let's flick through them. Another goalkeeper. Again, very low potential there. Same with Stanley Hooper. He doesn't look very good. Oliver Hewitt, not really. There's one standout. Mark Salinas, an Argentinian kid coming through our academy. Now that already excites me quite a bit. His potential could be as high as it gets, so we're going to keep a keen eye on him. Elijah Drew, not bad. He looks like he's got decent potential as well. Joseph Todd's not too bad. Another South American in our academy, interestingly enough, Oscar Maldonado. He's got okay potential too, so yeah, not too bad. There's a handful of players in there that we'll certainly keep an eye on. Nothing in the player chat as yet. Don't want to jump out. Getting used to the menus still. Let's move into the squad then. So tactical preset, I will definitely work through this because I want to get Boro playing in a similar manner to how they play in real life. But I am intrigued to see how we're looking in terms of players, overalls, etc. So let's see then. So we've got Senny Dieng. And the AI, let's see how they've made the Boro players' faces look, because a lot of them probably won't be in the game. Tom Glover, not great. There's our number one, Senny Dieng. He looks pretty good, to be fair. 71 rated. Solbrin's not bad either. Neto Borges, that's not bad. He's going to be our starting left back. 73 rated, not bad. He's already a lot higher than Lucas Engel. And I tell you what, face-wise, that's pretty accurate to Lucas Engel. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the eye here. It looks really, really good. Lenihan as well. Not too bad. We've got some great centre-backs. 72 rated. There's Matt Clark. That's another fantastic AI-generated face right there. Edmondson, I'm not so sure about. Dale Fry was already in the game, of course. There's Rav. Should be a lot higher than 70 rated, in my opinion. Luke Ayling is in the game as normal. Johnny Howson, ever-present, looking good. Dan Barlasser. There's Hayden Hackney. Oof, not the best. Aidan Morris, not bad. He's 73 rated. Very excited for him. Micah Hamilton there. Riley McGree. Don't know what that tash is all about, but he has been growing a tash. It's made his pro look about 50. Alex Gilbert, of course. Finn Azaz, not bad. 71 rated. We've got some really good players that are, at least 70 rated. We've got such a good squad. And unlike past FIFAs where we've maybe had to add to it, we shouldn't have to add to this at all. There's the speed demon, Emmanuel Atelath, 71 rated. Marcus Force just behind him at 70. Bergzorg, 68. Tommy Conway only a 69. Looking forward to seeing how he is in the game. But yeah, such a great squad, and we will be moulding them to play in the way that we want. So we've got the same four, so we could go balanced, but I think that they're going to be sharp enough if they're in the starting 11. So we'll go performance focused, and I'm sure you can you apply that to the entire... There we go. So apply that to the starting 11, and then anyone who's not in the squad, you could say balance, because we still want their performance to be good, because when they come in, we still want them to be up to speed, but I think sharpness is important. We want them to be able to come straight into the team and basically just get going straight away. So as much as I'd like it to be more balanced, let's go with sharpness, I think. Yeah, so performance focused, and we will apply that to all subs and reserves. Nice one. So tactical preset. This is a difficult one because I want to play to the current Boro team strengths and play a bit like Boro currently in real life. However, I do have my own ways of playing, of course, but I'd normally play with out-and-out wingers, but we've got McGree in there, and I want him to be a big part of the team, as he is really important. So we will play with the sort of tick-attacker, sort of setup that we do under Michael Carrick. And what's this? Coach management. So each department generates development efficiency based on how many stars their department has. So is this where we get staff? Interesting. That's something we'd definitely look at another time. But yeah, that's another exciting feature that I've not had a look at yet and delve deep into, because it's not been in recent games. So that's something I'll definitely look at in terms of developing certain players in certain departments. So we've used some of the weekly budget to bring in a couple of coaches already. I'll see how it goes with the guys we've got currently, but we've brought in SWANSEA with the attackers. For me, as much as we have a certain style of player, for me it's all about how well they attack. So we've gone with a 5-star coach and paid him quite a bit of money there. He's bronze when it comes to how much he sort of fits in with our current tactic, but I think for me just getting the attackers to attack properly is important, whereas midfield, that's where a lot of the more ball playing football, the tick attack is going to be played. So I've gone with a 4-star coach there who's still very solid in attack and midfield, but is a lot more suited to our tactic. Defensively, again, I'm sort of focusing a lot more on the defenders doing their job defensively. Yeah, he's only a bronze when it comes to our style of play, but we want the attackers to attack properly, defenders to defend properly, whereas the goalkeeper distribution is massive in this team, and the goalkeeper being good on the ball. So, yeah, we've got someone who, Ansi Viljami, who is silver when it comes to our tactic and is a 3-star. Pretty much a solid coach across the board, really. So we've got some coaches in already, which, is pretty awesome. Hopefully that'll add to the team. Let's have a look at the tactical preset there. So I think we're already seeing that kind of be applied to certain areas of the pitch. We've got silver throughout the midfield, bronze in defence, silver in goal, and only a bronze up top for Latilath, which is a little bit interesting. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. So here's the new tactics system, and there are a few things that I'll want to tweak in here. So we're sticking with the tick attacker, obviously 4-2-3-1, short passing, pretty much standard. However, I want to adjust player roles individually. Is this going to let me go into each individual player? It is. So we've got Senny Dieng, and we want him to focus on balanced goalkeeper, sweeper keeper. Yeah, passing option, that's definitely something that Boro like to do. Matt Clark's a ball-playing defender. Rav van den Berg is a ball-playing defender, so that's pretty much as we would like. A modern evolution of a fullback, this player pushes upfield, adopting a central position. That's not what Luke Ayling does. He does not come in central. Wing back, you can already see a plus next to his name, which means it really suits the sort of defender he is. So that's cool. It obviously tells you how much that's suited to the player. So we'll go with that, a balanced wing back, whereas on the left-hand side, we do definitely focus on having a more left attacking sided full back. And we're going to do that. That's what Boro do in real life. We're going to want Lucas Engel to push forward, and Riley McGree will then come inside, which, there you go, suits him very well. He's a more suited inside forward. Aidan Morris, deep line playmaker, that does suit him. He does like to break up play as well, so maybe a deep line playmaker is better for him. We'll have him as a more defensive CM. I do like to have one of my two centre mids being a bit more defensive. However, Hayden Hackney holding, I think he likes to get forward a little bit more than that. So we'll have him as a holding midfielder who can roam around a little bit. Isaiah Jones is definitely more of a winger. We want to definitely utilise the width down the right-hand side and have him as an attacking winger that's going to really go at his full-back. And then Finazaz, he's definitely more of a playmaker. However, I'd probably want Tommy Conway in there from the off, and he is better as a shadow striker. So we're going to probably swap Finazaz out for Tommy Conway and have him as a shadow striker. And then we've got Emmanuel Latilath, who I wouldn't say he's best as a target forward. I'd rather have him as a poacher. So we'll definitely have him sort of in between both boxes. But there we go. That's that's the Boro squad already, looking pretty good. So we're going to jump straight into the youth tournament, which is something I've never done before and didn't expect to be this soon into the game. But in terms of team lineup, we're going to have Salinas in there. Of course, he's got incredible potential as has Maldonado. I think they were the two we pointed out earlier. The rest I'm sort of, yeah, and and we'll see how they sort of get on. But yeah, you can pick 5 players. So I don't know if they just roam around and if this is in the Rush arena. But yeah, let's see what this is all about then. So yeah, we're on a FC25 Rush arena, and the ball literally is just getting dropped straight into the middle, going up against Millwall here, and they've got a huge striker who's crossed the ball in early. Header at the back post. And it is a corner kick. This is such a cool, different feature. It really varies the game up. It's like a little game of 5-a-side. Save from the goalkeeper. And then Brady follows it up with a rebound. It's probably good that we have a warm-up game like this, just to get used to how this game plays. But yeah, we hadn't even had a touch of the ball prior to their opening goal. There's Maldonado. Good ball out to the right-hand side to Hewitt. Can we pick out someone in the box? Oh, it's played back to Maldonado. Header is blocked. Hooper. Salinas. Someone I'm very excited about. Try and play the ball back into him. And goalkeeper gets in the way. Well, that's a terrible goal kick. They've gotten away with that. Flicked on. Here's Reeves. Defending on this game is something that normally takes me a little bit longer to get used to. Oh, and there's someone free in the box. We might have a good chance at a counter-attack here. Maldonado. Selena plays it back to Hewitt. Oh, and what a save from the goalkeeper that is. Should have scored. Should have finished that. It was a good counter-attack. Play this short if we can. Hewitt. Oh, that was not meant for Hooper. That was meant for Maldonado. Here's Salinas. Hewitt. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Hewitt. Oh, nearly got it back to the goalkeeper. Got it back across goal. They've conceded a corner, though. Don't want to try playing this in, because we could get caught on the counter-attack so easy if we play a corner at the box. Maldonado. Hooper. Crosses it in. And there's a header. Hewitt with a goal. This is such a cool little feature, by the way. I really like how different it is to what you'd normally get from a usual game. And it's just good to play with these players who, you know, we've got an eye on in the future, who could be starting for the Boro team in the future. Although they've cut straight through us there. That's too easy. Way too easy. I mean, that was just a simple ball in behind. There was no one with him. Kick him back off then. Maldonado. Straight down the right-hand side to Hewitt. Well, that's lovely. Lovely little turn there. I mean, we're free as a bird in the box with Salibas, but he couldn't bring the ball down. Oh, that was a bad pass. That wasn't really on, was it? Benson. Straight in behind. Cross comes in. Oh, and it's just wide from Brady. That had the goalkeeper worried. Hewitt. Oof, just about keeps that. Maldonado. Here's Salinas. Great run through the middle. That's not who the ball was intended for. Win that. Good cover from Hewitt. Maldonado. Oh, that's not a good ball again, although Hewitt's done really well to win that. We've got someone in the middle again. The cross, that was not a good one. Crossing should have been better, although Hewitt's absolutely done him again. This kid has got some great acceleration, but the crossing is not working. We're going to have to keep the ball down, I think. We've got some really good nippy plays. Well, that's a good ball in behind. Hewitt shook off the defender, but he's missed another 1v1. Ah, it should be 2 each. Should be 2 each. So open at the back. Reeves crosses it in. Oh, they're never going to win that. Distributed quickly. Oh, God, not that quick. Dearie me. That was way too much power on that throw-in. Good tackle from Maldonado there. Doesn't win us the throw-in, though. Oh, we're outnumbered in the middle. John. Cross back post. Salinas has done well to defend that. Hooper's done well. Conceded a corner, though. We've only got 40 seconds remaining. They've gone short as well. Crosses in. He's in front of the defender. And John makes it 3-1. We've just not dealt with the physicality of this Millwall team. And our first game in the youth tournament's going to be a defeat. Oh, this has been... Well, Maldonado's been absolutely wired. I'd rather lose the first youth game than our first game playing for the actual Boro. Hooper. Shots blocked. See if we can get a goal back here. Only 15 seconds to go. Play it short again. Hooper to Maldonado. That's not who it was for again. Shot from Salivas. Hooper's going to have to take one from range. That's saved by the goalkeeper. Punched clear. Always give it straight back to us. Oh, and the keeper saves it again. And we lose our opening rush game against Millwall. Hewitt was player of the match. Really nippy player on the right-hand side, actually. Although I was hoping for more from Salinas. Never mind. We've been eliminated from the tournament. But that was a good game. Looking forward to playing more of that in the future. And we're going to advance now and yeah, get to a pre-season tournament, hopefully. First interaction with Matt Clark. And the reason why I point this out is because there is a new feature with the morale system. You'll see his morale is good at the minute. There's a little dark green sweet spot which you've got to get the players in. So what they've added this season is you can't just keep praising your players every single time they're in a they're in a conversation with you. If you make them too happy, they can become complacent. So that's another really nice little feature. But we had a nice welcome message there from Matt Clark, which went down well. So here we are with the pre-season tournament. As I say, I'm probably going to play these games off screen, or I might make the highlights really, really quick. But there's 3, and prize money I'm not too bothered about. As I say, we're not going to look to spend all that much money this season, even in January. So let's go with, we'll go in the middle, the European Shield, and we'll see who we've got in that tournament. So Nantes, Cagliari and Venezia. So 2 Italian teams and a French team there. That'll hopefully test us and help us get a good idea of who's shaping up and who's going to be in our team for the season.
Giving close support to the centre forward, and the other 2 sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
Oh, great pressing from Latilaf. And there's our opening goal. Latilaf doing what he does. Pressing brilliantly well. Nicking the ball off the defender. And finishing nicely too. And we're underway. And look at this hypermotion. Look at this shot. Wow, that's beautiful. POV camera, that's such a cool feature. Latilaf doing his pressing, which he's so good at, and getting his first goal for the Boro in the pre-season. Great way to start.
On to Conway. And it's opening up.
Borges is free in the box, and there it is. There's our second. The benefit of having an attacking fullback. He's advanced constantly, and that extra man on our left and on the opposition's right is causing them so many issues. Borges is getting forward and he's free constantly. No one anywhere near him. And to be fair, for a left back, he's finished that beautifully. We've dominated this opening pre-season game, defended really well. They've not really gotten near us, and it's 2-0. Ooh, good ball into the right-hand channel. He's beat Lenihan. Back post.
And a confident clearance.
It's not headed clear. There's no one there to close him down, and that's a great finish. First real chance of the second half for Cagliari. Only the second shot on goal, I think, all game, and they've put it in the top corner. No one closed him down, and that's an absolutely brilliant strike. Flew past Glover. Love the replays in this game. Really, really nice goal. And, well, we should have this game wrapped up, but it's 2-1. Typical Boro.
Engel. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and
Appear to be in 2 minds.
That's a goal. We've not played well in this game at all. Despite Venezia not being as good of a team on paper, they've had a good few chances. And they're playing heavily down the wings, and that's what we're struggling with. Unlike the last game, we were really comfortable, but
Well, as you can see,
yeah,
this
ball
movement
come
is
out,
really good, which
played
then
it
makes the
across,
finish look easy. That's a decent
and
goal,
he had a
that's
free
for sure.
shot in the box. And there's just a little bit of a reality check for us. Despite Venezia not being as good of a team you would think on paper in an easier game, we've not played anywhere near as well in this game as we did the last one. Oh, what a goal that is. We backed off expecting the through ball, and that is an absolute screamer into the top corner. Felt like we could step off him, like he wasn't going to do anything. He wasn't going to threaten the goal, and he's put it in the top corner. Didn't know if he was going to slip the guy into his right, but he decided to go for it himself, and that's an absolute cracker. And this second pre-season friendly has gone pretty much as badly as we could have asked it to. 2-0 down after half an hour. Olaf, great turn, and there's the goal back. That was a great turning shot from Lalilaf. Fantastic switch from the right-hand side from Hackney. That's what, again, that attacking left-back offers you. Flicked on from Bergzorg. Lovely first touch from Lath to get away from the defender and then turn and put it into the opposite corner. That's exactly the start of the second half we needed. And we're back in it, 2-1. Just got to do better than that. He's rolled Hayden Hackney. Oh, that's lovely football. And there's 3. Weren't strong enough defensively. Couldn't nick the ball when it was there. Needed to be stronger. There was numerous times there where we should have won the ball back. But we weren't strong enough. It's a lovely ball slipped in behind, and it's a fantastic finish. Just when we were looking to get back in the game, and we had a bit of momentum. Venezia have gone back to 2 goals clear, and now you've got to think it's going to be difficult to win the game from here. But that was a, very poor goal to concede. Azaz plays in Lath. Lath's used his pace, and there's one back with 7 minutes to go. First time we've been able to use Lath's pace in behind. And it's good to see how easily he was able to keep running and skipping away from defenders and then finish at the very end of it. Good finish from Lath. And again, we've brought some of our more, the guys who started the first game, we've brought them on second half, and you can see it's made a difference. Jones to Bergzorg. Now then, we're just going to utilise Lath's pace. He's in behind again, Lath. He's cut onto his right foot. So what a save. Back to Jones. Azaz with a bicycle kick puts it wide. What a moment that could have been. What a moment that could have been. Going to need something, and we're going to need it quick. Azaz wins the header. Jones to Lath. Oh, it's a terrible ball back to Isaiah Jones, and that's going to be it. We are going to just come out on the wrong side of the second pre-season friendly. 3-2 defeat. Lots of improvement second half, but the first half wasn't good enough. And it certainly gave me food for thought in terms of the players who I think are going to be good enough to start in the opening day against Swansea. Well, that's a terrible pass. And Marcus Force could be in here. He needs the overlapping run from Conway, who's just slowed down for some reason. Why did Conway not bust a gut to get past him? Oh, that's so frustrating. And now Doak's nicked it off the defender. Nonce have been terrible at playing it out from the back, and Ben Doak is in! And Ben Doak gets his first Boro goal. Nonce playing out. We're pressing them so well, blocking out all the spaces and passing lanes. And they've got no one back. Once they lose that first ball, there's no one back for them. And Ben Doak with a lovely finish. A much better cameo from him today than it was in the last game against Venezia. And like the opening game with Lath's first goal against Cagliari, the pressing and the timing of it has worked. So we didn't win the European Shield. Not quite sure how it worked anyway. I'm guessing you had to just finish top of a league of teams. Nevertheless, it means that we've gotten just 3 games out the way and we can crack on with the good stuff now. But it's given me a good idea of the players who I want to start in the first team. Some players had a good pre-season, some players did not. But now we head on to the main event. The opening game of the Championship season. Boro at home to Swansea City. Let's get to it.
Thanks for joining us. We're now ready for questions.
Well, I think that's because Hackney come on as a substitute late on in the game and probably didn't get a touch of the ball. Yeah, I'm going to recognise Hackney's worth. I'm not going to just base his pre-season off of 15 minutes at the end of the last game. He had a very good pre-season. Do you feel suitably prepared for Swansea? Are you certain that Conway can overcome him? Overcome who? Overcome him? Who's him? I'm going to encourage Tommy Conway. His pre-season was okay, but would like more, a little bit more from him. So we'll give him some encouragement. Put him and Lath up front, I think, could be a really awesome partnership. Swansea wants players to keep possession at all costs, and their players will always look patient and comfortable on the ball until they get a chance. To strike, a confident Lath can be the antidote, and I'm going to encourage Lath as well. I'm hoping we'll get space, because against Nantes, the space gave us so many chances. And like Boro in real life, if we play a team who sit back, it could be difficult. But if Swansea give us space, I'm confident. Well, here's the team that I'm going to pick then for Boro's opening game of the season against Swansea. And this tells you how much squad depth Boro actually have. I thought we might have had a bigger bench in the Championship this season on the game, but we don't. We've still only got 6 or 7 players, sorry. But it shows just the strength and depth that Boro have. So from pre-season, Dieng's going to be in goal. The back four's pretty much as I'd expect, although I would say Lenihan and Fry gave rather good run for his money in pre-season, but I'm going to stick with him. Clark's not 100% fit, but I'm going to stand by him as well. Morris and Hackney will always start when they're both fit. Same with McGree on the left. As much as I liked Bergzorg at times, I think McGree is better over there and should always start. Jones and Doak, very, very level. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on who is going to keep that position, because Doak had a really good final pre-season friendly again when there was a lot of space for him to do his thing. And I've opted to go with Tommy Conway behind Lath. I've got a couple of goals in pre-season. Tommy Conway, yeah, I'd like to see how he does. I want him to do well, but I wouldn't say he's a guarantee over Finn Azaz at the moment. But anyway, here it is. Pre-season's done. All the admin, all the other stuff's done. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the opening game of our career mode in the Championship to get the Boro back to the Premier League. Let's go.
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come. And it would take a very brave person indeed to predict the outcome. What an enticing prospect. All the drama next here on EA TV.
A warm welcome to you from the Riverside Stadium, Middlesbrough, one of England's industrial and football heartlands. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd with their season just about to get underway. It's Middlesbrough, and they face Swansea City.
Just listen to the fans. They can't wait. Expectations going to be high, and rightly so, because they're a team capable of challenging at the top. The home form's going to be key, though. That starts with a positive performance here.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Yeah, what form he's been in. To score 3 goals in his last 3 games, it's just brilliant. And it's going to be a big ask trying to stop him today.
Here's how Middlesbrough line up.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Here's how Swansea City line up.
Well, it's very similar, isn't it? It's so important that the number 9 isn't left isolated. Both teams are going to have to make sure that they get players in and around them when they get forward.
Just embrace that. Embrace the pre-match intro and the fact it's back. They still get some of the positions the wrong way around. But here we go. This is it. Our FC25 Boro career mode officially starts here at home to Swansea City. Let's put in a good performance and, like Boro did in real life, get off to a winning start. Rav stepping out. Hackney stepping up. Great play from Hayden Hackney. Finds Neto Borges once again. Cross is blocked. Throwing on the left-hand side. Just the graphics and the wind popping up above the map, the radar and all the stats and the hypermotion stuff. It's brilliant. It really is nice what they've done with the game and the presentation. I'll never understand why they scrapped a lot of it. Hackney. Brilliant. Lath finds Conway, who has made a good overlapping run. Tommy Conway. Back to Isaiah Jones. McGree's in the box. Comes back out to Hackney. He started the game well. Conway. Back to McGree. This is what we mean about trying to carve our way through a solid defence. Hackney stepping up again. Isaiah Jones with a low cross towards Lath. Defended well by Swansea. Hackney. Find Borges. And Conway, that wasn't a good touch. And Ronald now with the afterburners. He really has got the afterburners on. Morris is scrambling to get back. Opted to go for the shot. It was an easy one for Senny. Probably the wrong decision from Ronald, but showing his pace there. Causing Morris a problem or two. Hayden Morris looking for the run of Isaiah Jones. Here it is. Now Jones, he's going to use his pace. Low ball into Lath. Oh, and he's just not connected with the ball at all. Got something on it, but wanted to just catch it and flick it round the corner. Didn't quite get enough on it. And the game is just starting to open up a bit here. There's Hayden Hackney again. He's started brilliantly. He's everywhere. We're trying to get Borges on the overload here, but they're defending so well, Swansea. Conway slips in. Lath, who's on the shoulder. Oh, what a save. What a save from the goalkeeper. That's the first big chance. And it fell to the man who scored 3 and 3 in pre-season. Slipped in by Tommy Conway. Goalkeeper was equal to it. Great pressing there by Morris. Conway. Jones. Ayling with the overlap. Back post towards Borges, who heads it back. But wanted to really head it back to Tommy Conway. But there's McGree. Look at this. We're absolutely all over Swansea here. Look at Isaiah Jones at the back post. Isaiah Jones! Oh, it's a poor header from Jones. I can't recall him ever scoring a header, but that was probably why. It was a weak header straight at the goalkeeper. And once again, Borges has the measure of Ronald on that right-hand side. Ayling slips in Isaiah Jones. This is better from Boro. Back to Lath. And that's been blocked.
Really good pass.
Conway.
Jones.
Back to Jones. This is where we want him on the byline. Plays it back again to Lath. Conway.
be a chance here.
Same again. This time Jones can't quite get the ball. It's all Boro pressure here. Conway. McGree into the box. And that's straight at the goalkeeper. And we just can't finish the chance. Feels very realistic of Boro that we just can't quite take the opportunity. But we've had the better of them. And Luke Ayling there with a foul. And that was a terrible, terrible free kick. Hackney now. Can we get Lath on his bike? Holds it up for Isaiah Jones. Can he slip Lath back in? He's beat his man Isaiah Jones. He's skipped a step. Lovely stuff. Cross comes in.
And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Oh, Swansea have to hoof it clear. But I tell you what a clearance.
Got room to operate in here.
Because Cullen's got in behind Matt Clark. He's beaten Matt Clark. Oh, and he's put it wide. What an effort from Cullen. He did so well. It was a great run. I thought it was just a clearance, an aimless clearance from Ronald, but Cullen got forward, beat his man, and then put a shot wide. It was a great effort. Here's Luke Ayling advancing. Why not? It's not a bad cross either, to be fair, towards Borges. Morris does well to keep it down. Conway. Poor slide tackle from the defender, McGree. Borges, lovely run from Neto Borges. But the cutback is blocked as well. They're defending very well, Swansea. We can't get anything aerially and we can't get it on the floor either. Oh, Luke Ayling. Lost out at 50-50 there, but there's Aidan Morris. Cleaning up as he likes to do. And look at the run from McGree. Isaiah Jones. Not a very good ball. Trying to get a ball in behind Luke Ayling.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
Well defended. And now we're gone. Can we find a breakthrough here? Conway. Hackney. Conway. Oh, it's a poor ball. McGree though picks up the loose ball. Just can't find a way through this Swansea defence. Morris.
This could be dangerous.
Conway. Slips in Jones. Cuts it back to Lath. And the header saved by the goalkeeper. And the rebound is gathered.
Hugely frustrating for the coach and the moving forward under no real pressure.
Just decided to just run and run and run. And he's still going.
That was well spotted. The attack.
Oh, and the clearance is being blocked. Dieng's made another save. And Borges, as there was a moment of panic in the Boro box there. Clark with an attempt to keep the ball in, passed it straight to them. We're now making a double sub. That's a very strange player view cam there of Azaz's neck. But we are going to bring Azaz on for Conway. And Dork on for Isaiah Jones.
That's a nice cutback.
Cooper. Cabango. Great tackle. Still not clear. Josh Key. There's space and Matt Clark with a huge block.
Looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
Oh, McGree did well at first to hold that up. But Swansea have pressed us well and won it back. And now we're under a bit of pressure for the first time in this game. Swansea is starting to play it around us really nicely here. Cullen, he's turned right, Vandenberg, and there's Swansea's goal, and there's the sucker punch. Can you believe it? Boro have dominated. It's typical Boro. Swansea have nicked it. They've had one brief spell in the last few minutes. Turns Rav. Thought he might go inside. And it's a great finish. And despite us having the better chances and being the better team, it's typical Boro. Unable to break through. And that's the consequence of it. Swansea lead with 15 minutes to go. What a blow that is. Well, we're going to have to try and get back into this as soon as possible. As to Hackney. Hackney to Lath, who's in the box. What a tackle. What a tackle from Cabango that is. Just as we were about to pull the trigger. Oh, well won by Ben Doak. Is Lath onside? No, he isn't. And he missed anyway. So we are going to bring another striker on. We're going to take off McGree, move Azaz over to the left, and stick Force up top with Lath. The least we need to get is a point from this game. I mean, losing it would be, well, it would be a crime. It really would. Great recovery from Hackney. Borges, Force. We just can't get through. There's just white shirts everywhere. Azaz out to Ben Doak. And again, they're gonna mop up them crosses every day of the week. Force has done well to win 2 headers. Lath span his man. Lath, and there's the equaliser. 87 minutes. The Riverside erupts. Lath equalises. What a turn. What a touch. And a finish right in the bottom corner. Brilliant from Lath. Force did really well to win 2 aerial challenges. Now then, 88 minutes. Has there been a swing in the momentum? Cullen holds it up well. Let's not lose the game, but equally I feel like we've got to try and win it now.
If they score from this, they'll surely win the game.
Cullen. Ronald. Rav steps out. Oh, Clark gives it away in a dangerous area. Cullen shoots, and it's a really, really tame effort. Stoppage time now. Borges needs help. Force. He's in space. Can Lath spin his man once again? Out to Ben Doak. This is it. Oh, and Doak's been absolutely flawed on the right-hand side. And we've got a free kick in a great position with less than a minute to go. Referee, well, surprised it wasn't a booking. Doak's been absolutely flawed. I mean, what's the point of a booking at this stage? I don't know. But this is a final opportunity. It's in a really awkward position as well. I never, ever fancy getting much from these sort of areas, these sort of free kicks. But Finn Azaz, can he find someone in the box with a bit of height? I mean, firstly, just don't allow the keeper to come out. That's terrible. Comes out to Rav, whose touch is terrible. And that is it. An opening day draw at the Riverside. We should have won the game given the chances we had. But I'd much rather take a point from it than nothing at all. What a great opening game that was. But there we go. There it is, guys. There's the opening game of the season. A mixed bag, you know. We won 2, lost 1 in pre-season. Drew the opening day. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. And you can see the Athletic on the right-hand side there, picking up on Rav's poor form. I can skip through it there. There it is. So, yeah, it's only game 1 though, and we'll get used to the game. We'll get used to how we play and the players, their strengths and weaknesses, etc. But that is the opening episode, guys, of our Middlesbrough Football Club career mode on FC25. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have done, then as I said at the start, smash the like button. This obviously has been a longer episode. We'll try and do 2 episodes a game, maybe 3. 2 games an episode. We'll see how we go. But a huge thank you for watching. And as I say, if it's something you want to see more of, subscribe and hit the bell too so you never miss when we do drop an upload here on the channel. I'll be coming at you with them pretty much daily around early afternoon for the foreseeable. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing if you jumped on board. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one where we will have Huddersfield in the first round of the EFL Cup. And then we've got Derby County away from home. And I'll see you guys then.